Doing it low tech today. Nope.
You good?
Yep.
You're good. No,
Ah.
pretty soon.
Morning. Welcome to the Why Not Today show, where we are working together to find hope, health, and happiness. I am Eric Dodge here with Laurel Dodge, and we are going to talk about getting through the holidays today. Whoa, isn't that right?
All I can say is good luck.
Yeah, exactly. So we're outside, and we don't know what kind of exciting things could happen. So I'm just going to turn on my chat here so I can see what you guys are saying to us. Because we can't see you through this. We just want you to see the beautiful leaves behind us. It's awesome out here today. So
This is in my backyard. These trees are, I just love to
the reds and the yellows.
look at them, and I open my blinds every morning, and there's just that good morning splash of color.
Yes.
But
So
we need to warn you, we may have to move during the show. The next door neighbors are blowing the leaves, and
we're just taking things as we go. A little impulsive get together here. So
every once in a while we hear a big woo as they're blowing the leaves. But I wanted to talk to you just a little bit about my week. My hubby had knee surgery on Wednesday,
this is true.
and he came home Thursday, and he's doing fabulous.
Yeah.
So I decided that I would go to the grocery store and buy him some treats. Some things I know he loves, and we don't have often in our house because it's not good to have them often in our house. And he came home, and he's not been hungry. And he came home, and I've been starving. Stress eating.
Stress eating.
So guess who ate all the treats? The cat.
Me.
The cat.
I went right alongside and bought treats too, just in support, you know.
I bought stuff I've never ate before that he likes. And they just, I put them in the freezer, and I hid them from myself.
Yeah.
But they scream. Things scream from the freezer, you know
They
that.
do.
Eat me,
No,
eat
if you
me.
know they're there. You know they're there.
And they scream from the cupboard. And so this morning when I got on my scale, I like to weigh on Tuesday mornings, it was not awful,
No,
but it was not where I wanted it. It's never where
No.
you want it to be.
we have a group, and yeah, I can see her weight, and she can see my weight, and
Well, I was going to talk about that just a little bit.
yes.
I'm going to go back and tell you a little history. I did work for Weight Watchers, who is now WW, for 5 years, and they changed the plan, and a lot of people are doing fabulous on this plan, but me as an addict, I needed more control. But I tried to live this plan because I was teaching it, and gained and gained and gained. And so the choice to quit was mine. No one ever told me I needed to quit because I'd gained weight. No one ever told me to quit because I was struggling. In fact, they liked seeing that other people struggled and worked together with it.
Mm-hmm.
But I chose to step away. I felt like a hypocrite. And so through the next few months, I felt quite lost. And so I decided I needed a support team. So I built a little, I like to call them my dream team.
Dream team, yeah.
And I've got oh, go
I
ahead.
call them the Pig Club.
You can share that. They would all be fine with being called the Pig Club.
The
What-
Pig Club, that's what I go by.
No, it was the pork. What
No,
was it
my
called?
friend and I started a club called the Pig Club years ago, just for fun. And we had a picture of a pig, and we had a slogan. And anyway, the Pig Club stand for pounds and inches gone. That was what the PIG stood for. And we had this pig club, and we wore shirts, and people thought we were like, making fun of pigs, or don't be a dork, be a pork. We had different slogans, but our whole idea was to lose pounds and inches. And so the pig club was the Pounds and Inches Gone Club. And I always love it. I still love that name.
Well, and this is really no official thing, except we just all weigh on Tuesdays, and we all purchased a scale that
It's a smart scale.
it's a smart scale, and they send it all to me. So I'm doing. Oh, he's telling me I'm wiggling the table.
Wiggling the table too much.
I'm doing more of a wellness kind of coaching with these people, and they're supporting me too. And I wanted to play with this a little bit because someday that is my dream. And I found out recently that the franchise that I worked with Weight Watchers had sold out, and I had a non-compete agreement with them for a year.
Mm-hmm.
So I've just been playing with the little pig club people.
Pig club, yep.
I'll have to tell them they'd all think that was funny. And so I've been kind of playing with that and doing a little motivation with them, and some of them I meet with, some of them I don't.
Yeah.
Some of them, like Eric, I have to chase him around the house with a broomstick
Yeah.
to make him behave,
It
but
doesn't work.
it's just an accountability kind of thing.
Right.
So, but speaking of Pig Club, Eric had an experience yesterday that I thought was really good for him, because in our own eyes, we see ourselves differently than other people see us.
Great.
And in Eric's eyes, he keeps saying, I'm so fat, I'm so heavy, but Eric, when he was at his lowest weight, did not look healthy. But in his head, that's where he still wants to be. And so yesterday, Eric, what
Only
happened?
because I feel better.
You
at those
feel
lower
better, but
rates.
it's because you're eating
It's
healthy.
not about the looks as it is about the feeling.
But you were healthy eating back then. You were exercising a lot. You were doing all these things that we all know we should do, but we stopped doing.
Yes.
And so we have to start fighting back. We got to start fighting back, Eric.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's
so
a few
what
different.
happened?
There's a few different things that happened back then that didn't happen now, health-wise,
I
and
know.
different challenges that people deal with. You can't just snap the fingers and lose the weight.
Oh, don't we wish? Don't we
But-
wish?
Yeah. So I just have had a lot of comments on my weight gain. It's pretty significant, and it is definitely taking a toll on my joints. It's taking a toll on several different things.
But I'm going to break in here. The comments have not been, oh, you're fat and you've gained a lot of weight. You're taking them in your head that way, but that's not what they're
Just
saying
a lot
to
of like,
you.
oh, you put on weight, you put on a lot of weight, that kind of thing. You've bulked up, you've got,
Right?
things like that. And so yesterday, of course, I ran into someone, and sometimes they don't recognize me right off because I do look different. And I went and said hi to him, and he's like, oh, wow, you really bulked up on us. And I'm like, yeah, it's called food and being,
And what
semi-retired.
did your head say? He's saying I'm fat.
Yep, I said, I know I'm fat. And he's like, no, it looks like you've been working out. You look like you're buff. He goes, it looks like you've been bulking up as far as buff goes, not fat goes. I'm like, oh, well, that's nice to hear. So that was nice. That was a nice thing. And I definitely do get more activity than I used to, a lot more exercise, and a lot more physical. I do a lot more physical things now than I used to. So that's also takes a toll on my joints and things like that. So.
Well, we're going to figure that out. But if you got to get rid of some of the stinking thinking,
Yeah.
okay? Throughout your life and throughout my life and throughout everybody's life, you're going to be up, you're going to be down. Progress, working on it, being aware of it. These are all things that are important. Now, we talked about the holidays.
Yes.
Oh,
Terrible.
here we go.
Hard time for
You
me.
know-
I love the holidays.
And it's okay to enjoy them and have
Mhm.
some food. You just don't have to inhale it like I've been doing the last week.
Yeah. Hope you guys can hear us. I know Terry had mentioned that it was a little bit hard to hear, but I'm hoping that you
Okay.
can hear us okay.
We'll talk a little louder. But I found a thing I used to like to share in my groups. And we'll see if you can read this.
I'm trying to read it backwards.
When what to my wondering I should appear but 10 extra pounds on hips, thighs, and rear. We don't want that to happen for the holidays. I don't want that to happen for the holidays, so I thought with my dream team, my pig club, we're gonna all make a commitment. Now, about a month ago, we all made a commitment, and I realized it was too aggressive, maybe. I had them all sit down and say they wanted to lose this much by.
And you know what? I was thinking about that this morning because that's still on my refrigerator.
Does it help you?
No, it's actually negative. It's
Throw it
counterintuitive
Throw it
because I
away.
see it now, and it brings disappointment,
So it's gone.
and it brings sadness that I wasn't able to stick with my commitments that I made. And so, yeah, so I have a thing on my refrigerator
Okay,
saying that I was going to
throw
lose
it
30
away.
pounds by Christmas that we started 30 days ago, and I'm actually up from where we started that commitment.
So what I say is throw it away and let's look at some different things. 2 of the dream team, pig club, 3 are doing really well. They put a number commitment down, but it's everybody's different. Everybody is different. So we're going to try a little bit different on our commitments for the holidays.
Oh, the holidays. I love gingerbread cookies and toffee.
Stop it.
All these things that show up at this time of year. Oh, yes.
And I want to talk a bit, Eric. Earlier, I said, let's sit down and write some commitments out, Eric. And he said, what good is a commitment if you can't do it?
If you don't do it.
If you don't do it. Okay, first thing, it's too big. It's unrealistic. I should have realized we were biting off more than we could chew.
Yeah.
A commitment also causes you to practice. And even though you say you've gained some weight, I know you've been,
You're tapping the
I'm
table.
tapping.
Tapping the table. Sorry about that.
Oh, anyway, if you practice it, a lot of times I would have people trying to lose weight, and they'd go weeks without losing weight, and all of a sudden it would just click.
Yeah.
So you've made a commitment, so you're practicing it. You're thinking about it. It's here.
This is
I
true.
don't want it to be a negative. I want it to be a positive. Take little steps. Maybe just get your foods if it's something like losing weight. And we're going to talk about this a little bit more. But stop beating.
Yeah.
Stop
Well,
beating on yourself.
And you've got to try different things. I've changed my weight loss plan today to trying different plans. Reading a lot of articles. Now, I've said this before, I will never do something drastic again. I've done many of those weird plans. I did Nutrisystem. I'll mention some of them. I did Atkins diet, which is keto rewrapped. Honestly, there's not that much difference. I know everybody is keto now, but when I was younger, it was Atkins, and I did that. And being somebody who has a high cholesterol hereditary problem in my family, eating a pound of bacon for breakfast and a whole thing of sugar-free peanut butter is not healthy. And so I know that my healthy lifestyle needs to be whole grains, fruits, vegetables, lean proteins. I know that from a kid. I learned those as the food pyramid. And that is exactly right. I know what I'm doing wrong. It's not that I'm not eating those things. If I ate those things and that's what I ate, I would be super healthy in the right weight range. But it's called a dozen donuts, and those, you just can't live that way. You can't go get a whole package of Reese's Christmas trees, white chocolate.
You can't. Do I need to go clean out your freezer?
Oh no, they don't last long enough to clean out anything.
When he mentioned like keto, one of our dream team members came to me, and this member had been doing keto and had done pretty well, but realized that this couldn't be a forever life thing for them. And what happens next? And so we talked about some things and worked out with them a good healthy eating plan, a good rounded everything that she can I wasn't going to say she, but
Yes, but I get it, and I understand that because
she can have some carbs.
I did
and
HCG.
She can have some things.
I did HCG
I know,
twice
I
through a
know.
doctor's supervision, and that was another one of those freaky fad programs that you cannot sustain for life. You can't sustain it, and that was called the starvation plan, and it about killed me. And
I think that's where things kind of got shook up a little bit in your body.
that really messed things up
Yeah.
for me, was doing the HCG. And so never again am I going to do that kind of stuff. It just needs to be habits, healthy habits. I've got to learn.
Healthy eating. This gal is saying that she's feeling so much better. Not gaining from where she quit keto, which a lot of times there's a big gain
Big
when you
gain.
start
A
eating
lot of
carbs
people.
and all those
Yep.
things. Losing a little bit. Feeling good. I have one that's a vegetarian. That's been interesting to work with her through her food plan, and I just work with them. I just talk to them. They do it all. I just am kind of like.
And some of that's actually the vegetarian and the
Mhm,
plant-based
mhm,
diets. I mean, that
mhm.
is a very, very, we were reading about anti-inflammatory properties. And fruits and vegetables are very, very powerful tools for killing free radicals. And that's something that I need to up more is my vegetable intakes, and probably with some maybe grilled fishes and things like that. I need to fill myself up with those types of foods.
Well, kind of why we're bringing this up is I want to use you guys a little bit as part of a dream group.
I think that's what I call our Why Not Today Dream Team. I think that's actually
You
what we
might
call the
do.
whole club on Facebook.
And it's not about just diet. It's about healthy life, sleep, exercise, enjoyment, depression. We're going to hit a lot on these things again, but I decided I was going to write me up a little holiday plan. Okay, this is my holiday plan, and Eric said he couldn't do it because then he would fail and be miserable.
I didn't say that. I never even read your plan yet. This is the
You're
first.
not doing my plan.
Oh.
This is my.
Oh, your plan.
You're going to do your plan. Nobody's doing my plan but me.
Okay.
Okay? This is for me.
Okay.
This is my holiday plan. Can you read that? I'm going to weigh once this week. I weighed this morning. I'm going to write that weight down, and I'm going to weigh weekly. Good, bad, ugly. Because some on my dream team, if they don't like their weight, they don't. We
That's
have
me.
to. We have to accept it, and then it goes on
We
the
don't
app,
like our weight.
and then we all see it, and we can all say, "Good job," or
Yeah.
"Let's talk," or "What can we do?" Weigh. So if you want to do this with us, I suggest you weigh this week. Write it down somewhere, tuck it away. Don't put it where you got to stare at it, but you'll have a record of it. Be sure to date it.
So basically, the main goal here is to not put on the 10 pounds that people do
Well,
during the holiday, right? Average person puts 10 pounds
10 pounds,
on
10
in the
pounds.
holidays, and they don't lose it. They say.
That's my number 3. I have to decide for myself, and you have to decide for yourself whether you want to maintain the weight you are this week or lose a little bit. That's your choice. I did this a lot when I worked, telling the members the holidays are special. There's lots of family traditions, a lot of family foods. Decide. Then when you get on that scale, and if you're up a little bit, dig in for a few days and just maintain. So that on January 1st, you're not up 10 more to jump in with the rest of the world when they start losing.
Back when I would lose weight during the holidays, people would make fun of me.
Well, you gotta quit listening to people.
People would make fun of me because I pass up all those good treats back when I was strong enough to do it. And they, during January 1st, would show up and I'd be down 15 or 20 pounds, and then they would all not be laughing at that point.
Well, and enjoy, savor, taste the food. Sit there and say, what ingredients am I tasting in this? But anyway, I'm going to decide if I maintain and lose. I'm probably going to work on losing a little bit because I had a week of real stressful eating.
Yeah.
I enjoyed all Papa's treats.
Yep.
Drink water. Okay, I will not give a set rule on water because a lot of you drink a lot of other things. This is my water every day.
Oh, I thought we were drinking our other water.
This is a 64-ounce water bottle, and I just put a little bit of water in it at night,
I'm
throw it
guessing
in the
this is
freezer.
50% water here, I'm sure.
This sits in my fridge or on my counter, and I work on it all day. This is something I wasn't doing. I think it's helped me.
Yes, I've been drinking a lot more water.
More energy if you drink water.
Yeah,
More energy.
My sister bought me a water jug, and I do try to drink it every day, and I've been doing pretty good with that. So
Number 4, I need to all I'm doing for exercise right now is walking. I usually like to get in the pool and do water aerobics. Next week, I'm back in the water with my weights to build up my muscles, because I have to have my muscles in order to, if I decide on January 1st to jump in for a few weeks, those muscles will help me lose some weight. This is my plan. Sit down today, write down your plan. And if I don't do any of these, I'm not going to beat myself up about it, but it's a guide. I like the idea of maintaining during the holidays, resisting a little bit, and I'm going to make Eric write a plan up and throw away the one that's on his fridge.
Yes, the one on the fridge has got to go.
And stop beating up on yourself and look at yourself. Quit looking in those critical eyes. We're all so critical looking at ourselves, aren't we?
It's true.
It's not good on you, but I wanted to show you another little cartoon. Can you read it, Eric?
No. Oh, looks like you put on a little weight over the holidays. And then the other one says, yeah, but it's mostly water. So that's awesome.
I love things like that.
Oh, that's
and
clever.
make your, I like to call it a healthy journey. Make your healthy journey fun. If it's
Yep.
not fun, you're not going to do it. Find some friends. You got to get over this. I don't want anybody to know what I weigh. If you really want to lose weight and have some help with people, and it's all about being healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Get your numbers down. Get your cholesterol down. One of the dream team sent me a text, and his A1C is way down, cholesterol way down. What else? He sent me a text and just said, I just can't believe how much better I feel. So those are some things to think about, and we're going to try and do fun things on here, but we're also going to try and help you guys because it helps us.
And speaking of the channel, that's a lot of people ask me questions about music and why is there a song on this channel and then there's an Eric Dodge music channel. Well, this is a channel for hope, health, happiness, and basically change. And the music that's being posted on this channel are not my typical songs that you would hear in my country music career. So there will be another song posted this week. And
I can't wait.
I haven't decided which one to sing and post, but it'll probably be Thursday. And tomorrow I may do a Washington City here in my community likes to do a Where Was I Wednesday.
Oh,
And
okay.
that's kind of what I've been doing on Wednesdays, is kind of like a Adventure Wednesday or something. And so there may be a spot that I'm going to take you guys to. I haven't decided yet. So these are all things happening, and everything to do with this channel has to do with happiness, or has to do with health, or has to do with hope. Music makes me happy. Music makes other people happy. Line dancing is a huge thing for me.
Okay, so what's going on this Friday?
I do have a line dance clinic Friday at Summit Athletic Club. I work for them. I work for Agrello Dance and Fitness.
Tell a
I
little bit
do
more
get
about
a
the summit.
lot of fitness in through my line dancing. I've been asked by many people if I would post some tutorial videos of some of the dances that I teach, so they can be more prepared when they come to my line dance nights. And so I'm going to probably start putting a few of those on this channel. I may try to do one a week on that as well. Maybe alternate every other week between a music video and a line dance event. So much content, so many things.
Tell about your summit one Friday night for the local people to know, because you don't have to be a
Right,
member.
and we don't have very many locals
And
that
where
watch our
is it?
show, so it's not
Sure
that.
you do.
No, we really don't. We don't have a lot of locals to watch this, but it's going to be at one of our local athletic clubs called Summit Athletic Club, and go to Facebook and search for that Cardio Country Dance Lovers group. Join it, and you'll have all the details you need on all of our upcoming line dance events.
But something else is coming up, and I want to make sure I get it on my calendar.
Okay.
What's happening
Thanksgiving.
in December?
Oh.
Well. we're back on the food.
Yeah.
What's happening in December?
A whole bunch of stuff.
I know, but you've got a show coming up.
We have a show,
that
Christmas
a lot of
concert.
people want to know about.
And I also have
What's
a
the date?
Christmas line dance event in December. So you're just going to want to follow us on this channel and social media. We'll post that. The concert's December 9th, and the Christmas line dancing is December 5th. So more
let's-
details will be on Facebook in those groups.
Well, and who are you hoping to help? You're going to have a donation bucket, I believe, at
Yeah,
the Christmas
we've got
concert,
some
and who-
wonderful sponsors. I've
We
got
do.
Speed Lube on board this year, and we've got Hanson's Landscaping on board this year, and the Hurricane Recreation Center. And the money is anybody that wants to donate. It's free for everybody to go to,
free
and
at the
there's
show.
no pressure
Do you
to
know
pay.
the address?
I don't.
Hurricane.
There's no pressure at all. All this is on Facebook. If you just search these out, you'll see all the events. And it's free for everybody. There will be a donation box
For
Shop with the Cop, and
Shop
that's
with the Cop.
just if you want to. So this is not any
That's right.
pressure. The sponsors have alleviated all pressure of going to a show, and I know Christmas can be a hard time of year for people to come up with finances.
Did
and-
you want me to not say that because you feel like it makes pressure for people to
No,
donate?
no, it's
Okay.
fine. It's
Okay.
just a little bit down the road. I'm one of those guys that likes to give Thanksgiving its moment on the calendar. So
We give it its moment, but other people plan
Yep.
for all these things that come up, and I know every year your show is,
usually it's packed out the
it's
door,
not called sold out, it's just filled up.
filled up because we don't sell tickets anymore.
Filled up, and
There's a lot of stories behind that of why I don't sell tickets anymore. It was a personal decision that I really, really have worked hard on to try to find sponsors and people to help with this to offset the cost of it, because so many other people were profiting off of my friends and family during the Christmas season, during a time when they've got so many other financial stresses on their plates. And so I worked really hard to try to make people coming to see my Christmas show not a financial burden.
well,
And
it's your gift to the community too,
Right.
to your fans.
it's something that I always felt bad about, working so hard to so sell tickets for ticket
Promote,
promoters,
Mhm.
for concert promoters, so that they could keep so much of that money for them and their family, and taking it out of the pockets of my friends and families that I wanted to help. So anyway, I know it's a long story, but it's something that I've worked hard to make this concert free, and I hope to keep it that way for as long as possible.
Okay, so Eric's gonna do a commitment, and if any of you want to share your commitment, where did my little Christmas one go?
It's stuck to the bottom of his hands.
This is not gonna be this year for any of us. Let's work together, get healthy together, let's have some hope, health, and happiness, and I believe, Eric, you'll probably have that concert on
To Monday.
live.
I don't know. I
if
hope
we
so.
can.
If we
If
can
we
make it a
can.
live concert, that would be great.
If you can't,
That would be
maybe
awesome.
maybe some bits of it.
It would be good. Maybe on this channel we can do that. This channel has been growing amazingly. Thank you all for your support, watching our videos, subscribing, sharing, turning on your notifications. It's just been incredible to see this channel. We've got 1,300 and something subscribers now,
Yeah.
and so many views. With my Willy Wonka song, it's been awesome to see everybody, their comments and their views on that. So
Oh, and our little redhead Dagan is the one that put that together, and,
Yep.
and the colors going with the piano
Yep.
music. It's just, I just love watching that.
we've got
part
a
of it.
we've got a kitty.
My cat.
Speaking of people that need to go on diets.
Be nice to her.
Hey,
Hello.
what are you doing?
You've been rolling in the leaves.
And rolling in the flowers. This is Kitty. This is Fanta.
She's a
Fanta the
rescue.
kitty. Hi. She's our one of our rescue cats. We have a lot of rescue cats in our family. Hey, what are you doing? You doing okay? Yeah? You want to go on a diet with all of us? Anyway.
I've got to tell you a little bit about her. She's on a diet. I have an automatic cat feeder,
Yes.
and it feeds her twice a day because I don't have the heart to
cut her back.
ration her out. And when it drops the food, she just goes running in there. So Eric, maybe we can invent one for people.
I need a human one.
Should we? And then
Great.
when the food hits, it's
Now I can't get control of the iPad.
we
Ah.
better be done.
All right, thank you
All
guys for being here. We're not
Bye.
going to have our outro music because we are at a different location today, and we are having fun, and it's
Sit back and
beautiful.
show the trees.
And the leaves, check out that, it's losing its leaves. This backyard is just absolutely gorgeous.
Did we talk
And
my yard?
this is my mother's yard. Anyway,
and my dad and my husband's.
and my dad's. He's in the house.
We'll keep him this week.
I'm gonna take him to lunch today and get him out of the house with his new knee. So, anyway, hope you're having a great day.
Bye.
Why not today? We'll see you soon.